Bringing the best of Ghanaian highlife, hip-hop, rap and reggae to the French capital, Accra has come to Paris, or at least the city's hottest musical exports are paying us a visit. As Onto star and rapper Sarkozy and Afro dancehall sensation Stonebwoy join us in the studio. Thanks so much for being here, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Now, you're both performing at the Accra in Paris festival here in France. It's a concert. This is a rerun of the Paris in Accra event in November last year, where you both performed. So give us a bit of the inside scoop. What was that night like?
First off, just big shouts to the French ambassador, in Ghana. Big shouts to Anne-Sophie for coming up with such a great initiative. I wouldn't call this a concert. This is like a whole movement that I think is very necessary. So, yes, in Ghana, that was crazy. I loved it. And it's back home. It was more comfortable for myself and my brother. And now she's letting us invade your privacy for a second. So I know this one is going to be way, turned. Yes.
Stonebwoy, excited about the European version?
No, absolutely. This is how I think it's supposed to be. The ambassador should get the credit, for pioneering or spearheading such a movement. And I think it's a great move because the language barriers have actually made it impossible for people to see it conducive that our cultures and our music can actually transmit or transcend amongst one another, and these are the movements that would actually grow such cultural, interrelationships. So this is a great move that should be actually looked at and emulated. You know what I mean? So we're here to represent for that cause, and we're waiting for the whole of France to come out. We don't really want to see our Ghanaian people. We want to see the white faces, the blue faces.
It's true.
Those who just want to come and test the waters and know what we have to offer.
Yeah, and live music tends to transcend language, definitely.
Exactly.
Now, you're being joined by other artists on stage, people like Becca, Passy, Kwabena. Sarkozy, you recently collaborated with Passy on the track C'est Combien. You perform with a whole range of really big names, Busta Rhymes, Ludacris, Stonebwoy here. Is working with others an inspirational thing for you, or do you prefer to come with a really personal vision?
I love collaboration because I think people that listen to Stonebwoy probably might be into reggae dancehall. People who listen to Sarkozy might be into serious hip hop. So you merge these two fan bases together. So when I work with people outside, I like it because now I introduce you to new people to listen to your records. It opens up the market for you. So for me, I think anybody who has followed the Sarkozy journey, I really believe in collaboration. Almost all my records, I have somebody on there because I want to tap into people's cultures. I don't want to limit myself. So I really believe in collaboration. And big shouts to Passy. That was a great studio night. We did one of the hardest verses I've ever done. Super fast. I took myself way back home when I started back in Ghana. I used to be a very fast rapper. So he took me back to those days, and that was a good record. And we are performing that this Saturday. Yeah.
Okay, well, stretching your talent in different directions. Let's get a taste of that sound. This is your latest track, Non-Living Thing, featuring Oxlade.
Ebusia se ene your first time out the Abami channel so media any justice na mwakwa enso edeba justice media so interview ayetie ewie ye ebesa ewuram na yetie die aka ta concert we are Stonebwoy ene sa akode kwabra ne beka money other musicians omo attending ye no ebusia eye concert bia eye French ambassador a owo Ghana ase edi kan organize ye e Ghana has na otimu se eye Highlife music France ambassador nani agi ho yi pa na organize Ghana ha de ni na wiye no osan so ema omo edito a France fo e omo man no na enye se France ho no so a omo koya omo kokobo sa concert ni bi mo so no enye se e Ghana fo a ewo ho ana e request se omo mra ho no mra mebo concert no de bi da eye France fo ankasa omo ni agi Ghana yenwompe ho Stonebwoy any Sarkozy monyomo mo bon omo hye dan fa blofo emwura mu bebrebe asa nenso France fuya omo ente Ghana ye local language omo ehu sadie enwom no esi eyede efa na busua me fa omre nyabotre na yenti interview no ensi na me mo French ambassador ni video ba ko mienu bia osi e de pegana nyompa yipa enchiro ebusia.
Now, in the past, Ghanaian and maybe West African music generally was often classified as world music because the industry failed to recognize the nuances and the specificities of different genres and different scenes. Now, Billboard has launched a US Afrobeats chart, and the UK's done that too for African artists and the diaspora. Spotify has an Afro hub. What do you think of these initiatives? Are they good exposure, or is it, again, lumping everything together?
Yeah, man. I think it's good exposure and same time it's lumping, you know what I mean? Because there are criteria by which those are defined. And sometimes when you move away from those criteria, music still lives on and people still feed on. You know what I mean? I think some of the criteria they use is when you trend on TikTok and when you do all them one day. But sometimes some of us have come from schools where, you just do the music and the music lives with people. It's not everybody does. And trending actually might be cool, but class is imperial. So I would also debate it. It's a beautiful thing. It keeps us pushing. It keeps us adding up to the Western standard. You know what I mean? But if you ask Stonebwoy, I'll tell you that it doesn't stop there. It didn't even begin there. But it adds on to exposing African arts. And there are more beyond the standards that they create. You know what I mean? Like the rules that put those songs on that chart. Aside that, there are actually gems hidden behind.
Yeah, you think it could perhaps prompt people to go and seek out new music?
I think anything successful is definitely going to have people want to come and join it. So I'm definitely up for it. As he said, I think we just have to make sure that we don't lose the core of what the music is for. So we don't, lose the value of what Afrobeat stands for. Because I think it was just a matter of time. I knew this time was going to come. I didn't know when. And I thank God that we were the generation that was able to push that boundary and open that door for the next generations to come. I think if it stayed in Africa, that would have been just an African thing, and now everybody want to join it. And whether you like it or not, Afrobeat is the new cool. That's the song that turns the clubs up. So yes, I'm open for people to join to make it way bigger. So yes, definitely.
Would like to celebrate some amazing people. Today's the birthday of Her Excellency Annie Sophie Ave. Today is your birthday. She's the ambassador of France to Ghana. She's a role model, she's a mentor, she's a class prefect of all the ambassadors to Ghana and beyond. She's the presenter of Touch of France TV show, and for that matter, the only diplomat who doubles as a TV show host. She's the co-founder of Paris in Accra concert. She's very nice and light, yet serious and a hard-working diplomat. We call you Pressure because you won't sleep till the work is done, and of course, done well. Happy birthday to you, Her Excellency, and may the coming years bring you more joy and success. And this is from Bola, Enoch, Prince, Helen, Angela, the whole Touch of France team, Platinum Live crew, and of course, Expressive team. So we say happy birthday to you, Your Excellency, alias Pressure. Happy birthday alias Pressure.
Her Excellency Anne Sophie Ave, the French ambassador to Ghana. One of our favorite guests ever on our show. It's really, really wonderful. Happy birthday. Have a wonderful day. Everybody loves you. The whole country does. So do celebrate in style and have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Very.
Let's sing this together. We are gonna come back so far. 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 We are gonna come back so yeah. It's a beautiful brand new day. I said I'm gonna come outside. This is my very right Tuesday. And that's the thing you must be doing. That is the taste of grace. I think you should go around and don't go over that in the ace of grace.
Ebusia etu ntwayo na nse ya UK for King Charles. Ono so ni playlist so o de date lumba ankasa enyo. Etu so bi out no se nani age Ghana ya Highlife music ho paye pa enye asem ketwa. Ebusia me se ye nam ye nyom to so ye nam ye duane di so ye nam ye culture ahodo bebre so ye de ma Ghana etumpon ebusia nya botema na ye ntie video we se so emra.
The King of England is jamming to Ghana's Highlife song. And Daddy Lumba sits alongside people like Beyonce, Bob Marley, and Diana Ross on the Commonwealth Days list, proving that Highlife is truly timeless and global as well. Ghanaian music legend Daddy Lumba has officially entered King Charles III's music playlist with his classic Impim Pim Dummy, meaning the multitude love me, which featured on the Monarch's curated Commonwealth Day playlist. Charlie Ghana with a sport there.